everyone, Rosemary from the Sweet Poppy Stencils design team, and welcome to October's Inspiration Day. Our theme for this month is all creatures great and small, and I thought I'd share this card I made using the new Dove stamps from Sweet Poppy Stencils. So to get started, we need our stamps, and these are beautiful little stamps. So I've already got them on my piece of card, so I'm using a piece of super smooth card, and it measures 16 centimeters by 17.5 centimeters. And I've already placed my stamps in line. So I've called this card, I won't use just what the sentiment is that I've used, is spread your wings. I'll share with you all the things that we're going to use as we go along. Okay, so I might ink up my stamps, and I'm using black archival ink. The reason I'm using ink is because I'm going to colour straight away with polychromos, so, and this ink dries quicker, so I'm just going to use a heat gun for a short while just to double check that it's dry. So I've stamped up, now you can see the beautiful stamps, so I'm just going to press down on that. I'm going to re-ink. Hopefully my card hasn't moved. And there we go, there's our beautiful stamp. Okay. I'm just going to use my heat gun, so I'll fast forward this part. So that's our card ready to start colouring. So we're going to use our blending solution with our pencil stubs, and we're going to be using 3 colours on the birds, and we're using some green and some browns on the branches and the leaves. So I started with my birds first. There you go. And I just gently, not too hard, I just want a little bit of colour to blend around. So I just put some purple here. You can use a variety of colours, but I really did like the way these colours came out together. And then I went down here with my purple. I'm using small circular motions and all down the side of this wing. And just under that cheek there. And where I think where the shadow is more is where I used the purple. And this purple is called Purple Violet, and it's number 156 from the polycromo pencils. And where there's more shadow, that's where I use my purple. So I'm going to go over to this bird now, and the same again. So on the top of his head to match this one, and then down his back, right up against the line, and then down here, just down the edge of that one, more where the shadow would be. Bit of a shadow there, and a little bit on his chest there, or her chest, whichever. And then just on that part there. And then I'm still using my colours, and I'm putting some blue in here, all the way down to the base of the chest, to his feet, just along the back of this wing here, just down here. And there. And a little bit there. I'm using my card as a guide. And then we've got a little bit of blue down this wing. And here. And some in here as well. And mixture of purple and blue there. And I think I'll bring a little bit of blue down here. And the blue I'm using is called Light Ultramarine, and it's number 140. And then we're using our yellow, which is called Strogelp Cream, and it's number 102. So we're just going to colour in the yellow. There's a little bit of yellow here. And I've done their feet in yellow as well. I'm going to blend that up into there. And then there's just a little bit of yellow down here. I wanted to leave some white space on the birds as well, so. Okay. So that's our birds actually coloured in. We're going to get our blending stubs, and I've got the blue one here. No, I'll do the purple first, I think, because that's what I started with. And there's more purple. So this is my little pot that I use, and I just got some blending solution on my pencil, on my sponge, sorry. And I just gently go round and blend all my pencil. where I want it to go. I'm avoiding the blue. I'll blend the blue with the purple, but I don't want to blend the purple into the blue. Okay, a bit more blending solution. We start with the head again. Oops. You always have a bit of scrap card to just take some of the colour off of your stub if you get a bit too much on there. And then as you blend it out, it gets paler. So that's our purple blended. Now we're going to move on to the blue. So once again, I'm going to dab it into my sponge. I'll start with this one. So I'm going to just blend my blue. As you can see, my ink isn't. I'm going to add a bit more blue. Oops. Onto the edge of this wing here, I think. That's it. Blend that one out. And there we go. Now we're going to do the yellow. I forgot to do the wing there. I want a little bit more blue just on that edge of the wing there. So make sure I've got the correct. Just blend that out a bit. There we go. And now we find our yellow pencil stub. We just blend our yellow out. Okay. And I'll put a little bit more yellow here. Blend that down a bit. There we go. And his feet. And I just did the top of the nose, you know, yellow or cream. A bit more there. Okay, so that's actually our birds done. So now we can move on to our leaves and our branches. So I've got darker green and a paler green. So I coloured the leaves all over with the green. Now, I did think that this one and this one actually look like buds of flowers, and this one. I've made them leaves, but I do think they... So you could actually match them up to the colour of the birds. And then I just went over the veins with the darker colour. So when I blend it, we'll get a two-tone green colour. So we're now using our green pencil stub, which is our green one. We're just gently blending them two colours together to give a two-tone effect for our leaves. I think this would make a nice card for oops, sorry, I haven't finished yet. A nice card for a number of different occasions, because depending on what sentiment, it could be a wedding card, an anniversary card, a sympathy card, birthday card, Valentine's Day card. So now I'm just doing the same with the brown that I did with the green. So I'm just using some parts of my brown, dark brown, which is upside down again, which is burnt sienna, and it's number 285, and this one is raw umber, and it's 190. And then again, I'm just mixing the two browns together to get extra colour into my branch. And just in case I didn't tell you what the greens were, because I don't remember telling you, this one is light green, and it's number 171. And this one is, oh gosh, emerald green, and it's number 165. Sorry about that. Oh, now we need our brown. There's that brown. So we're going to use our brown stub, and we're just gently going to, they'll blend nicely together because it's not a big area. So that's our colouring done. So it's quite quick. Now for the sentiment, I used the Spread Your Wings and Let Your Spirit Soar from the Raven stamp set, available from Sweet Poppy Stencils. I think it's on special offer at the moment as well. Yeah, it is. I'm sure it is. So once again, we need our stamping platform. Just going to move that out of the way a minute. So we need our stamping platform. And I need to remove the bird stamps. To put them back on their packaging. No, that way around. Oops. I'll put them back on their packaging. And I'm getting my now, as you can see, I've masked off some of the words on our sentiment because I only want the words "spread your wings." So I'm going to place that I lined it up with the end of this branch, so I'm going to do the same again. And then I'm just going to stamp up. I'm going to use VersaFine. No, not that one. I'm not. I'm going to use Archival. Might wipe that off there. Put hand sanitizer on there, get that off. And I'm going to hold my stamp down and just peel off that piece of masking tape. And then press down and hold it down for a little bit to make sure that the ink has soaked into my card. Give it a little press. Oh, yeah. That's a brand new pad as well, so I'm surprised at that. So just get my masking tape back and remask. There's two little bits there that poke up, so we'll just mask that off as well. So that's that. And maybe this time, this is a brand new pad, so right, let's try again. So they say if you first you don't succeed, try again. Right, don't forget to remove your masking tape, which I sometimes forget. I think I forgot on the last video actually, but it didn't affect my card, so I was quite happy with that. It's pressed down nice and hard. Oh yes. There we go. That's our finished card. So that's come out quite nice. So to mount my card, I had a, this is an A4 piece of paper folded in half. And then I trimmed it down to fit off the backing paper. The backing for the card is pearlized purple card. And then I'm going to place that on there like that. And that will be our finished card. Last thing, forgot glitter pen. So I just highlighted, as you can see, I just highlighted little bits of the card. You might not be able to see it in the video, in the picture. So I'll just highlighted the marks on the wings. So anywhere where there's like a highlighted mark, look there. So that's that one highlighted. I hope you can see that. And the same on the other bird. Just where his marks are. And the highlight marks that are added in for to help us know where we can highlight. This part here and a little bit of highlight there and there. So that's our birds highlighted. Not sure if you can see, hopefully you can. And then just on the leaves. Right, as you know, there's lots of inspiration coming your way today. I hope you've enjoyed my video. And I really do look forward to seeing you next month. And have a lovely October. And I'll see you all again soon. And this is the finished card. Okay. Thanks for watching. Bye.